Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations. I'm going to show you a short video on my latest restoration. Before I actually get into this, it just dawned on me that every once in a while I get an email that says somebody subscribed to my channel. I'm not ad-based or anything like that, so I'm always glad to have somebody subscribe. And I watch a fair amount of videos on YouTube myself, and quite often they say, make sure you click on the subscribe button. So I don't know what that gains somebody that's not profiting. I'm not profiting, but if you want to click on subscribe, I enjoy getting the emails. I know people are out there watching. Uh, Also, it is June 20th, 2020. And as of right now, this is the 8th machine that I've restored through this whole COVID-19 thing. Spent a lot of time out in my workshop here. And so I've got plenty of these things that are done and ready for sale. So if you happen to be in the market for a nice fully restored Pachinko machine, drop me a line. I need to make some of them go away, so there will be some deals to be made. So this is a 1973 Nishijin Model B Super Deluxe. As with all of my restorations, I do complete restorations in the sense that every single part that you can see gets removed. The board, the 1 inch thick board that's behind all of this gets completely stripped. It's just a hunk of wood. That hunk of wood then gets sanded smooth, polyurethane, so it won't warp. And then everything, after it's cleaned in a variety of ways, I tumble all the brass, I derust all of the metal, I clean all of the plastic, and then I rebuild the machine, including the new artwork. This is a copy of the original artwork. It's PAC. Not really sure what PAC stands for. I tried to find out, and nobody seems to know what PAC stands for other than it is the first three letters in Pachinko. So if anybody knows that, let me know. I'll open this up and give you a little bit better view of the actual play field. I had to do some paint work up in here. This was pretty worn. The new stickers on the tulips. Overall, it came out pretty nice. Again, everything's everything's clean. Pachinko machines will work when they're clean. So that's the goal. Let me spin this around. I'll show you the back side of it. This excuse me. This frame is red mahogany. This is all, the frame's been all torn apart. These parts have all the rust taken off of them. I plane these boards smooth, sand them down. When they were mass produced, it was very rough wood. So this is nice and smooth now. Polyurethane brings out the original red mahogany grain. I do have the stabilization feet on this machine. These can be taken off if you're going to mount it in a wall cabinet, which is pretty easy to do. So right now I actually have the machine loaded with balls. This is a 12-volt power supply that I put on all my machines. And you just plug it in, and then if there weren't enough balls in here, then this contact would be made and that light would come on telling you that you need to put balls in the machine. There are two lights in the jackpot chamber, and there's the other leaf switch over there that will activate when a prize is made. The only thing that you would need to do if you're watching this video as a setup kind of a video before you put balls in the machine is you want to make sure that this latch right here is over to the right and engaged. By pressing down on this, it would disengage, and then all of the balls that are from here back empty down through here into the catch basin. That's how you get empty the machine out. But right now, obviously, we don't want to do that. The other thing is you want to, before you play for the first time, is you want to make sure the seesaw exaggerated is in this position rather than this position. If it's down, you're going to simply push on this little rod here, and that'll bring the seesaw back up. That's the proper position for play. The other thing that you would need, I provide pachinko balls with my machines, enough pachinko balls to get you started. You would need some sort of a catch basin. I never seem to have enough of these to be able to supply them. But you need something wide enough to catch from this chute and this chute. This is where the balls exit the machine. This is where the losing balls exit the machine. This is where a winning ball would exit the machine. So you need something that wide to catch the balls. So let's spin this back around. We'll show you the machine in action. This one plays pretty nice. When you do a playfield change, obviously everything comes off, including the nails. They get tumbled so they're nice and clean. And then I have to put all the nails back in. And when I reset the nails, I have a nail tool. I use this to go in between the nails to make sure that the balls will pass through. And then I play this a lot and watch the way the balls drop. It's very dependent on which way the nails are leaning as to whether or not you're actually going to get a win or not. It's amazing when you actually watch it. It's quite an art if you really know what you're doing, and I'm certainly not an expert at it, but I try to tweak them so that you will win as often as possible. So the actual tension on the launch lever is adjustable. You just bring it down and let it roll off your thumb. So there's a win in the tulip. Again, there's two lights in the center attraction. If you launch a little less, it will tend to stay, yeah, sure, I'm trying, there we go. It'll stay on the left side if you don't launch real hard. If you launch hard, it'll swing all the way over to the right. It'll hit the bumper. So, you know, somewhere in between, you can get it to come down on the right side. Now, I don't know if you actually saw it, but a ball went in this little pay pocket. And I noticed that this line of nails is very important. When the ball starts to drop, it's not necessarily the gap between the nails that needs to be really wide to let the ball drop. It's that it needs to be straight, meaning as the ball drops, if it hits a nail that is leaning in, it's going to bounce the ball that way, which will bounce it back, and it won't drop straight down. So it's a matter of getting these lined up just right so that when it comes down, it's going to drop straight down. So it does take some doing. We'll just launch a bunch of them here. So that's the 1973 Nishijin Model B Super Deluxe. If this is something that you think would look good in your home, in your playroom, certainly anybody can play Pachinko. It's great for the family, it's great for kids, it's great for anybody that can do this. You can play Pachinko. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to contact me. As always, I stand behind the machines, lifetime guarantee. The lifetime being my lifetime, so I plan on sticking around for a while. So if you have any questions, give me a holler, and thanks for watching.